moving along, I would like to invite John Sullivan to escort Lee Sonier to the stage. He's not as aggressive as the Burns boys. Lee Sonier, builder. Lee Sonier has been a devoted, industrious contributor to the Miramichi sports community for more than 40 years. Lee was an accomplished baseball player who played the game at a high level, winning provincial titles with the Chatham Ironmen in 1967-68 and the MVBL titles with the Napan Braves in 1974 and the Chatham Head Tigers in 1976 and 77. Lee has since given back to his community by coaching, organizing, and building facilities that many in Miramichi still enjoy. He coached baseball in the Chatham Head system for 20 years, winning several championships, including an NB Bantam title, and he coached hockey for 10 years. Lee was a director and treasurer on the Chatham Head Rec Council for nearly 20 years. He was integral to the construction of the 2 ball fields and their maintenance and improvements over the years. He is also an original member of the MVBL Old Timers Committee, a position he still holds. Lee's main responsibility entailed acquiring government funding and supervising grant programs to ensure the resulting work was completed. Today, the Waldo Henderson Memorial Ball Field and the adjacent Billy Sullivan Museum stands as testaments to Lee's efforts. Lee was the first recipient of the Anthony Gauguin Award for volunteering in 2000 and received the Chatham Head Community Service Award in 2006. He is a welcome addition to the Miramichi Sports Wall of Fame.
Thank you. It is a great honor to receive this award. I'd like to thank some people at the selection committee and John Sullivan for nominating me. A lot of thanks go to my family, my wife Martha and my children, because she's the one that put up with me while I was on the field. Not only coaching hockey and baseball, but I also played darts, and I was a great bowler and a great dart player. And we representing the Legion 10, representing the provincial, New Brunswick, to the national in Regina. So that was a good accomplishment. But I want to thank my sisters and their spouses for sharing my honors here, and a special thanks to my Jerry, Sonier, and Diane for coming all the way down from Ottawa. And I'm from happy that we're here. But I've been at this for a long time. She said 40 years, I think it's more, but we started off with the ball field, the small ball field, the rec center. We had a softball field, the ladies played on it, and then we had to put a bantam field, or peewee and bantam field. We built that, the rec center, and I was behind that, hired the Daily Boys to do it. Then we moved down to the ball field, the Chatham Head Waldo Henderson ball field. We didn't have no dugout. We had a snow fence around there, and no bleachers. So we started working on that. So we had to start somewhere. So when we formed the Chatham Head Old Timer, and we start building. Well, we built the canteen first and a bathroom. We needed that. And we start with the fence. I ended up building a fence, 8-foot fence, and it was a big field. The lines were 340 and 350. The center field was, I think, 425. So they got after me. I said, that's too big a field. So John Sullivan and Gary Gauguin and them decided, well, we got to move that in. You know, we can't get no home runs there. So, so we end up hitting the government. That was my job, bombing the government, bombing, get money. I don't know, we got 5,000, 3,000, but it was a start. So we started that. So we bet maybe to 1999, my dream was having lights and a grassy field and wooding field. So we ended up with getting a big grant from Macoa. So we ended up putting a new fence in, brought the fence in. So more home runs was being hit. We had all the sod in the upfield and the infield, and built a new press box, dressing room for the Tigers, the players, lovely dressing room, and so we got new bleachers. We got 4 bleachers. We're working on new bleachers, new dugout. We had real good dugouts. I think I built them 32 feet long and can hold the players. So, but looking back at my career, I'm so proud at the ball field we got at Wall Henderson. I think a small community like Chatham Head, you know, when you look at what we did in Chatham Head, building that field, and to maintain it, the big job is maintaining it. I want to give Gary Dunn a special thanks to look at that field. I don't know, this guy from Chatham, he's trying to be a Chatham hitter, but he's working on it. We got him up here now, and I know Chatham's trying to get him back to work on their field. But it's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Even we have to pay him a salary. But Gary, I appreciate what you did. So. But getting back with the band, I brought my band team, won a New Brunswick title, brought them to PEI, and we went right to the finals. We played Nova Scotia in the final. We lost. The lad hit a 2-run homer off of Mike Bishore. Mike, my best pitcher. He could throw a ball. And the big lad from Nova Scotia, he hit a 2-run homer off him, bottom of the 6th, and beat us 3-2. But that was my proud moment right there for the kids. And I know when I coached the kids from Mosquito, Pee Wee, way down, all the way up, and I keep telling the people that are growing up, look at, put them in sport, they become gentlemen, they become outstanding citizen. You get them in sport. And I know the people I coach, I'm proud of them because I don't hear anything bad about them. But I'm really proud. And what I want to say right here now, when we joined the Chatham Head Old Timer, we went in the Chatham Head Rec Center, and I include the Chatham Head Tigers. Gary Dunn gave us 2 championships, Miramichi Valley Baseball, 2 championships, and they were happy. I was happy for them, and I know I do a lot of coaching when I'm sitting on the chair in the back. Gary hears me, so I think everybody hears me when I'm on the ball field. I just can't shut up. But you know, in closing, you know, I put my coaches. I wasn't alone. You know, I had David Malley, Irby Driscoll, and Harold Malley, and John Sullivan. They're all behind me, backing me up there. They're all coaches too. They come up the line and coach. We had our son playing, and they helped out. They helped me, and we helped each other. But you know, our group, the Chatham Head Old Timer, and the Tigers and the Rec Center, all I wanted to do, our group, is make Chatham Head a place to be proud of. Make Chatham Head, people respect us now, not like it was the old days, you know. Chatham Head had a bad reputation, so. But right there now, I think the people of Miramichi, not only Miramichi, outside, I hear a lot of good things about the Rec Center and the ball fields and everything. And I'm so proud of that. I'm really glad. I want to thank you very much. I really enjoyed this award. I'm really happy I got it, and I'm going to cherish it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice smile. Big smile, lady. Come on.